New York, yes, great to visit. I've been there, great city. Doesn't seem great for cricket. What kind of wicket is this, Pritham?
ICC wanted to introduce cricket in the US, but I think they introduced Test cricket, not T20 cricket, because that's how these games are. Hardik, when he bowls well, brings a different dimension to the team.
Probably in the future games, probably they will have to look at Kuldeep Yadav as a good option.
I want to disagree with you, but I can't because that is true. You have Jaiswal who's the X factor with the bat and Kuldeep who's the X factor with the ball. Hopefully, when the tournament gets deeper, India start thinking more about their combinations. That's what I really want because
you need those X factor players. You need to take those bold decisions in order to win matches and win tournaments. I hope India do it in the future. That's all I'm saying.
விராட்டோட ஒரு பிக்கஸ்ட் குவாலிட்டி
Welcome to Cricket with Badri. Hello guys, welcome to Cricket with Badri. We've started a new segment. We are going to do exclusive English videos for the global audience here on Cricket with Badri. Pritham, our guest, he will always be there, an excellent supporter of cricket. He's been watching a lot of cricket. Very good analytic and critic as well. Pritham, thank you for coming on Cricket with Badri. How are you doing?
Good, Badri. How are you?
Very well, very well. Thank you. This video is presented to you by DIVO News. Pritham, it is a great start for India. They've beaten Ireland in their first match. Yes, points in the bag. But first thoughts when I was just sitting and watching this T20 World Cup match, I get these thoughts that New York, yes, great to visit. I've been there, great city. Doesn't seem great for cricket. What kind of wicket is this, Pritham? I really didn't like it. It is very, very hard for the batsman. Let's be honest. It's good to see bowlers having their fair share of fun, but then it's not all fun to watch T20 cricket. Swing, seam, variable bounce. I just get the feeling that the wicket is a little bit underprepared and undercooked. It's not so good news for me. New York is great to visit, but not great for cricket. I'm sorry. This is just me talking here, Pritham.
I think I definitely agree with you. Nothing wrong with swing and seam so long as the bounce is consistent.
Exactly.
If the bounce is inconsistent, then it becomes a problem because players could get hit. It should not be dangerous. It should definitely be challenging for the batsman, especially after what we saw in the IPL when 200 and 240 runs were being scored for fun. This is definitely a very, very different thing. But so long as swing and seam are there, it's absolutely fine, but it shouldn't be dangerous for the batsman.
Yes.
And this, I think even the South Africa-Sri Lanka game was slightly dangerous. A couple of Sri Lankan players got hit. I think ICC wanted to introduce cricket in the US, but I think they introduced Test cricket, not T20 cricket, because that's how these games are trending at 70 and 90 and 80.
Yeah.
But
so exactly what happens in these matches is with them. It becomes too much toss oriented. I don't like it. Cricket should not be based on toss because India won the toss against Ireland and they found themselves in a huge advantage. All they had to chase is 90 odd runs. If you are starting the game when you're chasing just 90 odd runs, you can easily plan your batting. But then I really, I felt for Ireland because they lost the toss. They didn't know what score to set against a team like India, and you're faced against the best of bowlers. Bumrah and Hardik Pandya had a very good day. He took 3 wickets. So it was not easy for Ireland. So I don't want cricket to be played which is based on toss. When you win the toss, you win the match. That's not the right way. I think it should be in a T20 game.
Yeah, and I think this trend is continuing, especially in this stadium. We saw Sri Lanka and South Africa score very, very less, and South Africa struggled to score that 77 also. I think they chased it down in 16 overs. And it's not only the pitch, but the outfield is very, very slow. And you can actually see a couple of balls that bounced and went to the keeper. You could see sand come out when the ball bounced. So I think in their eagerness to promote cricket, they pushed it, but they could have had the grounds ready. I don't know how the Fort Lauderdale or Dallas ground is, but I've seen both the games in New York and it's not very impressive. But anyway, I think moving on, I think it was quite an impressive start for India. I know they had the advantage of winning the toss, but Hardik, when he bowls well, brings a different dimension to the team, and his batting will also feed off his bowling because in the IPL, he didn't bowl well, he didn't bat well, he didn't captain well. So hopefully he's put that behind him because fit and firing Hardik Pandya is very essential for India, especially if the conditions are going to be like this, even in the West Indies.
Yeah. He is. It's not been a great couple of months for Hardik Pandya. He's been struggling, leading Mumbai Indians. Lot of criticism for his performance, for his leadership. He's not going through a great phase in his personal life as well. Let's be honest. I think there are some news coming out. But of course, that is all off the field. But then it's a good start for him. Taking 3 wickets, like you mentioned, what he does with the ball will add on to confidence with this bat as well. And India, talking about India's combination, I think they brought in 4 spinners with them in the squad, but they ended up playing Akshar Patel and Jadeja. Probably, I would have thought Kuldeep would have walked in as a rest spinner. Probably in the future games, probably they will have to look at Kuldeep Yadav as a good option. And then another point is Rohit and Kohli opening. I'm somehow not convinced these two should open because these two are, we have spoken about this, are very similar style of batsmen. Probably Yashasvi Jaiswal should come in, but if he comes in place of who, that is a question we'll have to discuss.
Yeah, I want to disagree with you, but I can't because that is true. You have a Jaiswal who's the X factor with the bat and Kuldeep who's the X factor with the ball, and you bench both of them even against Ireland because you need a guy like Jaiswal to break open the game, whether batting first or in the chase. And people can say he didn't perform in the IPL. Doesn't mean anything. Rohit didn't perform in the IPL also because these
Yeah,
guys know how to raise the game at the international level. That's why they're Jaiswal is a potential superstar, and I'm a huge fan of
yeah,
Jaiswal. There's absolutely no
yeah,
doubt, and I think he's got to play in the games for India to have a real chance because you have people like Head and Butler opening the batting. You really can't have Rohit and Kohli opening the batting when spinners can tie them down. So hopefully when the tournament gets deeper, India start thinking more about their combinations. That's what I really
yeah,
want because Kuldeep was also is an attacking bowler. Akshar Patel I like him. He's a fantastic batsman. He bowls very tight, but Kuldeep can take those wickets which Akshar cannot.
yeah. I'm just a little bit bewildered by the fact that a team like Ireland, you're playing against Ireland. You have the likes of Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav, and then you've got a Dubey, you've got a Jadeja, you've got a Hardik Pandya, you've got a Rishabh Pant, and you still want an Akshar Patel for his batting. I'm not convinced with this approach. Come on, you have to play your wrist spinner. You have to give yourself the best chance of winning a match. You have to trust the batsman that you have, the quality and the caliber of batsman that you have. This kind of a safe approach has not helped India in the past. We've seen it. They've not won a white ball tournament in a long time. Let's be honest. This is the truth. It's been a while. So you need those X factor players. You need to take those bold decisions in order to win matches and win tournaments. I hope India do it in the future. That's all I'm saying. I'm not convinced with the approach that you want so much batting even after having all these legends in your lineup. But then we'll just have to wait and watch, I think, what they will do.
Unfortunately, the problem is Jadeja at 7 with the bat doesn't do anything in T20 cricket, Badri. That is the problem. He's got fantastic skills as a bowler
Really?
and as a
That's a very
batsman.
strong statement. You said that Jadeja
Yeah,
doesn't do anything with the bat.
but
Strong
as
statement,
as a
Cric.
batsman in T20 international cricket, Jadeja doesn't come to the party, and that is why they feel they need Akshar at 8. It's an honest statement. The team management will not say it, but that is exactly the reason why they have Akshar at 8. If Jadeja can show them something with the bat, then Kuldeep will play. But Jadeja hasn't shown anything with the bat in T20 cricket, international cricket, and you can go back and check the stats. I can guarantee you he's not done much. In fact, Rinku Singh has hit more boundaries than Jadeja in T20s after playing only 8 games.
Oh, that's a good number. Riku Singh has scored more boundaries than Jadeja, but let's wait and watch. Probably they might not be needed, hopefully, but then we'll have to see. Bigger game coming up against Pakistan. We'll definitely do a proper preview for that match separately. Pakistan have played in Dallas, and they will be coming to New York to play against India. So it'll be another great match. But then, good thing is, Pratham, India are through against Ireland. They won the points in the bag. First game in a World Cup, winning it. It's still a lot of positives for India to take from the bowlers. Did their job, restricted
Yeah,
Ireland.
absolutely.
Even though they won the toss, they did their job. And batsman Rohit Sharma got a good half century, even though he was lucky early on. So it's a good start to the World Cup for Team India.
Yeah, definitely good start. Rohit looked in good touch. He also had a very poor IPL, so he looked in good touch. Hopefully, the injury that he had is not very serious. And Bumrah looked sharp as usual. So did Pandya. Arshdeep went for a few, which is disappointing. You can't be conceding 18 runs against Ireland, but he's definitely got to tighten it up, especially if he's going to bowl at the death against Pakistan. But we'll speak about that in detail in our
Yeah,
preview.
yeah, sure. So that was a good win for Team India, and let's hope they continue. And of course, we'll be doing a lot of content, especially for the global audience on this channel, Cricket with Badri in English. Very deep analysis. Lot of cricket content coming away. Very interesting content, insider reviews, things you don't know about. We will be sharing with you on this channel. Thank you, Preetham, for coming on Cricket with Badri. If
Thank
you
you, Badri.
like this video, please like this video, share it, comment it, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Whatever video we upload, you will immediately get a notification. Thank you, guys. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye.